Alright, see if we can get this going now. Had an issue with my battery. I'm at 3% now. We'll have to see if it keeps charging. If it does, I'll probably have to stop the stream and start a new one. Welcome to the stream. See if we can get this other device set up here where I can see comments. Alright, welcome to the stream. We're still at 3%. Alright, hopefully this works better. Welcome, y'all. I'm going to switch it around here. And tape it to my tripod. And you see, this is the tripod I'm taping it to. But that's not a big deal. I don't mind. It works. Give me a second here. Tighten this up a little bit. See what that looks like on these. All right. Sorry, I do partake. If anybody takes offense, I apologize. Gotta have a little fun in my life, you know, in our lives. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I probably will be dealing with some campers here and there. And hopefully my battery stays charged. And this is a 8 percolator bong. It has 8 little actually 8 right here and 1 right here, so 9 percolators altogether. And I have to use a bottle like this because I have no teeth. I sadly did take care of my dental hygiene when I was growing up, so due to not having teeth, it's hard to get the good suction on a bong, so I use this. All right. Let me pull out the frog I will be carving. Put it somewhere around here. Make sure I got at least 3% of my phone. Yep. Hey, it's at 3%. That's all that matters. It hasn't gone down. All right. So this is the frog I will be carving or finishing up. I have a couple blue gems I will be putting in the eyes. And when I carve the frog, it'll be, camera will be pointed at the ground, so it'll be easier to see. One thing I do need to do is when I hold the knife in my hand to carve, I kind of do it like a pencil. And when I do that with a serrated knife or a sharp blade, it ends up cutting into my hand right here. So what I'll be doing is cutting a piece of leather to wrap around the end of the knives when I'm carving. So let's do that right now. I'm gonna make it about like right there. And then we're going to cut this piece off here. There we go. Something like that. That way, when I put my hand right here, it's not going to cut into my hand, but I can also use the point and precision to carve. Just getting things ready. We'll carve here after a bit. I just kind of want to chill out for a little bit and see if anybody joins in. Even if nobody joins in, I don't mind. I'll just still do what I do. Give you a little view of the area here. Try not to move it too fast. There's a Uchu in the window. My little catwalk. What's up, Uchu? Kitty, kitty. See what that looks like. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask away. Grab the instrument I'm working on and put it on the Bluetooth. This is the instrument here. It's made out of driftwood from the lagoon. Has 3 strings on it, as well as also has a pickup for an amp. You see here. Has a plug-in for amp or Bluetooth. So let me find my Bluetooth speaker. Oh, here it is. Plug this in here.
Line in mode.
Line in mode. And then this is what it sounds like. See if I can get it closer. I'm gonna have to do it like this. That low string needs to be tuned a little bit. But it also comes with these bottles I make, and it's a corked bottle. It has the water from the lagoon, as well as some of the natural wildflowers around here. And that sounds like this. See if I can do this. Hold on. Might be difficult. See if I can do it like this. I'm going to hold it to the side here. Actually, maybe if I put it under here. There we go. This might work. Yep, I can't really do it very well because it's hard holding the speaker and all that crap. But yeah, you can kind of get the gist of it. Sounds pretty good. See if I can get any sound off at just playing it right here. I don't know if it'll come through, but That's about all I got. Hopefully it came through. But my friend is an amazing musician. I'm sure he'll make something amazing out from this. If you see me look back, I'm not. I don't have any paranoia or nothing like that. I look back a lot because right behind me is my gate to my camp host spot. You can see here, that's my gate to my camp host spot. So if I look back there, it's due to the fact that there's a camper walking up or something like that. Or I hear a car drive by, something, something campground. I'm literally working 8 in the morning till 9 in the evening every single day, Monday through Sunday. I don't really get a day off unless I want to neglect the campers out here or anything like that. So yeah, so I'm pretty much here 24/7, helping campers, answering questions, all that kind of thing. But I do take breaks to fish, uh, take a midday nap. We got to get our midday nap in. Let's see what the battery's at now. Hopefully it's still at 3% or higher. Oh, it's at 4% now. Sweet. I was having a problem with the my phone wasn't holding a charge. What it ended up being was there was lint inside my phone port, charging port, that was clogging it up. So I ended up getting a sewing needle, real thin one, cleaning it out, and there we go, it's fixed. See, yeah, yeah. Hopefully, this weekend on Saturday, we'll be blessed with my friend's locally here coming back again to play some live music. Hopefully on Saturday. We'll have to see what happens. Um, but hopefully we'll get some live music that day. That'll be beautiful. The beginning part of this video, to be honest, is to try to force myself into being in front of camera. Um, I've always had just a shyness in life, even as a child. So trying to kind of force myself to be more in the view. Uh, so that's kind of what this first part is about. Whatever happens, you know what I mean. Trying to force myself to be right up front. So hopefully, hopefully it's not too crazy. I can recite a poem. I don't know. Let me make sure you can hear me on this one. Sorry if it echoes. Let me make sure you can hear me on this one. Sorry if it echoes. All right. Yeah, it looks like you can hear me. Here's a poem called "Like the Sands and Stones Upon the Ocean Beach." And it's kind of my representation of how we as humans are like stones on the beach. Every different human is a different stone on the beach. Like the sands and stones upon the ocean beach, so appears our human race. Nope, we can't hide it. Look in the mirror, so similar yet so far from being the same. An earthling upon the earth, a stone upon the beach. Some brilliantly flashing rainbows across our human eyes. Some are so dull and brittle, time's course rapidly approaches their paths. Many are flung into the spiraling vortex, skipping upon the mirror of fate. Most are stampeded under the rampages of love and hate. Few are kept and held as precious gems, but all are left for time to judge their ends. That's one of my own personal poems I've written. Actually, it's been made into a song. Maybe one of these days I'll play it on a speaker here. Let me grab a little bit more wood, put it on my fire. Alright, here's one more poem. This is kind of like how who I am, or who I kind of represent in some respect, I guess you could say. Goes, blink your celestial eye. Witness this creation I made a point to hide. Stretch your fleshy fingertips into this mist which closes this doorway I have opened. Silence heard my name as I spoke. Come hither, standing in the doorway within the mist inn. Come hither to this land of love. Prosper with these people who call themselves free. free to be one, a oneness so pure with the strength of many, many as one. These rainbow tears which many ride, bring them songs of enchantment, which most perceive to be unreal. My songs are being sung, sing along with the tribe. All questions answered, all myths are known. This oneness I show is true, true to me, true to the people. A constant path of one way, a constant path of one love, a pure entity living the way of love, not just for I, but for all. Had the smoke come into my face a couple times. See if I can tune this up a little bit. I like to make my driftwood instruments mostly basic. Screws I find from the campground, from campers that leave them in their campsites. Only these um, bridges are from shish kebab sticks campers leave. Same with the little knobs holding the strings in. Only thing that's new are the strings, the glue, polyurethane to cover the top, and the mic pickups and all that. But see if we tighten up this low string a little bit. One downfall is due to having a couple strokes. I can't remember where shit is sometimes. I just had the little string tapper for this, but not sure where it went. So oh, there it is. There it is. There it goes. Something kind of unique about these instruments I make. I don't know if you'll be. I'm going to move forward a second to see if you can hear it. If we can get this here. Trying to look at the screen so I can see if it's in the right angle. Okay, so if I start up here at the top, it has a high note. And as soon as I start tapping it and going down, the notes on both sides of the glass here change. Front side of the glass goes high and the low side is on the other side. You can hear two notes in one string. I don't know if you can hear that. Might be hard to hear. See if I can play Mary Had a Little Lamb. I'll try to do that. Who knows how it'll go. Let's try that one more time. Yep, that's the kind of instruments I make, handcrafted. All out of this one is a piece of what they call curly redwood, and it's from a tree that was growing on the side of a cliff where the weight bended it down and the sun brought it up and kept doing that over years of time, which made the curly bend in the grain there. Hey, how's it going?
Oh, hi, excuse us.
Oh, yeah, no worries. How can I help y'all?
We're set up to camp over here in the unit, and we're thinking about going for dinner.
Oh, yeah.
Is that fairly close down to Trinidad?
Yes. Would you like some recommendation?
Yes.
So are you looking for fish? Are you looking for more of steak and eggs? Are you looking for
fish and chips or something like that?
I know there's a 5-star restaurant in town, but they're fairly expensive.
Oh, okay.
So there is. I'll tell you about it just if you ever wanted to go by there. So if you go south, back south on the freeway, you get off at Patrick's Point. Patrick's Point, like St. Patrick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So get off there, and then you go. If you even got off there going south to Trinidad to any of the restaurants, that's a great drive.
Okay.
It is a little bit of gravel in the end, but it gets you right into Trinidad.
So Trinidad is kind of off the road?
Trinidad's the main hub out here for seafood, local fresh caught fish.
So it sounds like it's not on 101?
It is right on 101. So you could just go south 9 miles to the exit of Trinidad, and but if you wanted just regular fish and chips or something like that, there's 2 good places. So if you get off and you go to the Lighthouse Grill, it's on the it's on the left-hand side when you get off the freeway and go right. So when you get off the freeway and go right, there's a Chevron on the right, and the Murphy's Market and all the post office and the Lighthouse Grill in that parking lot. If you go straight past that and you go more towards the coast, you end up getting to a little bit of the better places. So it's not very far, it's only about half a mile or so from the main exit of Trinidad. But
to go further south.
Well, no, you just you get off in Trinidad and you make a right off the freeway. And then on the left-hand side, you'll have a big parking lot there and a big sign that says Murphy's. In that parking lot, just on the left, you can't miss it. It's a Lighthouse Grill. That place is good for some good local fish and chips, or they have a kind of a rare thing which people never really experience. They're called mashed potato cones, and it's that cone like a waffle cone they make out of mashed potatoes, and then they fill it with all the fixings of a hot mashed potatoes. So it's like kind of like a hot meal, but it looks like a cone, but it's all hot mashed potatoes
Oh,
and
they're-
all the fixings you want on it. You know what I mean? But if you go past there and go follow the road all the way down to the or down to the pier area, the state beach, there's a beautiful restaurant there called the Seascape, and it's right next to the pier. Beautiful ocean view. That's the best place for fish.
that's the best fish.
Any kind of fish, local cod, all that kind of crab.
What's that called?
It's called the Seascape. Yeah. So how you would get to that is if you went south and you got off on Trinidad exit. It's only 9 miles south. It's the very next exit past the southbound rest stop. So you get off there and you make a right, and then you would rather than turning in any parking lot, you would just go straight down that road. You'll see a horse pasture on the right. The road will curve to the left, follow that curve around, and then you'll see um, uh, tennis court on the left hand side, a big parking lot on the right. Go past that, you'll hit a stop sign, and that stop sign is right at the uh, shore, like right at the cliff side. It's a beautiful view. Make a right there, and then just follow that road. It'll lead you all the way down the hill. Once you get down to the bottom of the hill, make a left towards the pier. If you get down, when you get down to the bottom, that's a state beach area. Just make a left there, and that leads you right over to the pier. And then the restaurant is right, kind of along and next to the pier.
So I'm guessing if there should be signs to the pier.
I never noticed that out of all the years I've been here. I'm not sure. Do you have a cell phone?
Yeah, don't use it much.
Yeah, so what I would do is type in, if you're able to, Seascape, and then it'll tell you how to get there pretty much.
Yeah, we're
GPS, or it's pretty easy. Even if you get into Trinidad, if you go to the Murphy's Market or the Chevron right there and say, just walk in there, hey, dude, told me to, if I needed help, to lead me to Seascape, and they'll point you to the way. Because I know everybody.
Sounds good. I always want to have some local recommendations.
Yeah, Seascape is the best place for good budget, seafood, um, grass-fed beef, stuff like that. Yeah. The five-star restaurant is called the Larapin, and it's the most amazing thing within 600 miles, I'd have to say.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, because
the town is not very. Trinidad is not very big.
No, not very big at
So
all.
it's pretty hard to get lost. I guess.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So,
And the Larapin is right on if you got off Patrick's Point. But this time I would just go to Trinidad, go to Seascape, you know. But if you, when you come back here, if you want more info on Larapin, that's a place I would really suggest, especially for a wife and just having a real amazing experience. The
well,
food's a
we're not
little
upscale too much.
Oh yeah, yeah. The food's a little expensive, but you can't get any better seafood, local seafood, stuff like that. You know.
And so the other question is, we're over there now. Do we grab one of the signs that say that?
Yes, I would grab one of the cone signs, put it in your driveway when you leave. Put it in the kind of the middle, and then nobody will pull it there. You're probably in 20 right here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, just put one of those there and you're good to go.
Yeah.
Yep,
Well, thanks for the tips.
no problem. Enjoy the evening. Alright, let's make sure I still have some charge on my phone. Oh yeah, it's at 4%. I'm not losing charge, that's good. Smoke a little tobacco here. I've been noticing a lot of campers have Starlink on their trailers, sprinters, RVs. Oh yeah, something I might look about investing in. They can be kind of expensive. I think they start at like about $700 for the basic unit, and then the monthly fee after that. Let's get closer to this fire. I'll show you my fire here I got going. Pretty nice fire right now. Gotta see where it's pointed at on the screen. Alright, that's pretty good. Alright. Alright, I got one last beer. Might as well drink it. This is Uchu, one of my kitties. She's a sweetheart. She's about 8, maybe 9 years old now, coming up on 9. Show you this thing. This is a piece of redwood driftwood that I'm making for a friend of mine. He just recently got married, and I kind of started here, a couple letters, but I have a poem I've written for him, and I plan to engrave it all on this piece right here, and then polish it up for them and give it to them as a wedding gift. That's one of my plans for this piece. Yeah. Yep, I have quite a few projects in the future. And like I said earlier, the beginning of this video is kind of more for me to force myself in front of the camera. I'm quite a bit camera shy, and I'm trying to build up a little more confidence in it. So that's kind of why I'm doing this beginning part. Eventually, here after a bit, I'll start carving the frog, finishing it, which is right here. The camera will be pointed down, so you'll have a better view of it. But and I have these blue gems, cut gems. I'll be putting in as the eyes. But right now, it's just kind of to force myself to be in front of the camera. I hope somebody, if anybody it does watch, I hope somebody asks questions because I like to try to converse, and that helps me out. You know what I mean? But if that doesn't happen, I don't care. I'm kind of trying to force myself in front of the camera. Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty much what it boils down to for right now. I can give you a view of what my living situation is. I in no way am I a rich person. I have very little. I live off food stamps and county pay or donate or not donations. Uh, Volunteer pay. So I have very little, but I love my life. So here is my driftwood collection and the stage where my friends play live. When they play live, they'll be playing live this Saturday. I'll be doing a live video of that if you want to check it out. That's my pond. You can't really see the pond behind all the driftwood, but there's a pond where the white um, statue figurine is back there. That's a fountain I have for the pond. And that's my deck. In my fridge, I have all my food outside. I live in a 9x16 tiny home. That gas tank up there on the wall is the old gas tank from my bike, gas powered bike. I put a new tank and painted it a new color. And that is the little catio thing I have. It goes down here so that way my indoor cats can see the ground and converse with campers. And we have two of them both down here. This is Uchu. What's up, Uchu kitty? What's up, buddy? And she's the older cat. She's a Bengal tabby mix. And then the other one is Ginga down here. She's a tortoiseshell. She's about maybe 2.5, 3 years old now. What's up, Gingers? What's up, Ginga? You gonna say hi? Meow. Uchu means universe in Japanese, and Ginga means galaxy in Japanese. This is my little work area, fishing pole, where I cook. This is where I clean my fish that I catch, and a lot of the prep for cooking I do. This is a oven I built second year I was here. It's has a can't really see, but it has a wood stove in the bottom. I can get this thing up to about 900 degrees. I think it's the hottest I've ever got it. There is the campground restrooms, the beautiful Sitka spruce. And this is kind of my view, what I look out every day when I wake up in the morning, every day when I look outside. This is my view. This is what I see every day of my life for the past 6, 7 years. Bird, hummingbird feeder. Oh yeah, I need to put some more water in that one. Yep. I love my life. All right, let's see if we can get this thing back on here. This is this is how I, due to being low income, this is what I use to hold my phone on. I just literally tape my phone to this tripod. And I'm not complaining, it works perfect. I have a piece of wire in here that I can bend. Besides that, there we go. Make sure this is still. Oh, I'm at 3% now. Better stop messing with it. Trying to do too much. I think. All right, here's another poem. Uh, these are all my own personal poems. But blink your celestial eye. Witness this creation I made a point to hide. Oh wait, no. Oh no, I got a different one. I did say that one earlier, but this is a different one. This is a love poem for all you lovers and beautiful people out there. And this one, I have my friends that are going to be playing here hopefully Saturday are going to, one of them is, I think, maybe trying to make a song out of it, which I hope he does. Um, but it goes, as we drift upon this voyage, listening for the calls of the pricey preachers in this world talking of the falls, the tumbles, the turns of man, this graceful act of love, the peaceful journey of our spirits as we fly along with doves. But why must we wander quite so long, wishing for something said in a song? The peaceful, the proud, the ones in love, flying with beauty alongside a dove, drifting, drifting, flying by, talking of falls and restless nights. Walking, walking, wander some more. You've walked right through my open door. Stop and listen, what do you hear? It's the pounding of our hearts in this world of fear. As time goes by, there might be more for the love of strangers, not to fly but soar. Soar through fields, through time and space, where hearts will meet and kisses shall taste. Taste like nectar from a nectar tree. This is but one dream I have of thee. And, I'm nothing spectacular. Um, just a random guy in this world, trying something new. Um, I think there's a lot of live videos where a lot of people are um, having a lot of drama, arguing, complaining, and which that's all good. I mean, people, we're human. Uh, People complain, people argue, and that's healthy as human beings in the world right now. But I think to rule our lives on that and become accustomed to every aspect of life being an argument or um, trying to prove a point, I think that's going overboard. We should try to accept each other's points and move forward in our lives as a human species rather than trying to suppress and convince each other that something's better than another. We should all try to grow in our own ways and move forward as a human race. Not every bird in the sky is going to be exactly the same, but they all unite together to do the same thing. Um, we need to take some uh, um, kind of energy, or so to speak, just theories from the birds, like they're all chirping at the for the same thing and working together, even though they all have different chirps. They're all a little bit different. Some are more rambunctious than others. Um, and that's kind of how we need to be. We should all be separate in our own right because we're all different, but we all need to work together for good and not just for specific things. I think we're as a human race, we're getting carried away and overwhelmed within ourselves with uh, proving a point or trying to uh, make everybody feel or think a certain way. One of my best, most amazing friends in the world, not even a friend, he's my brother from another mother, just called me. And I feel so bad about declining the call. Um, but I know once the stream's done, I'm calling him right away. I'm sorry if you're watching this. I just don't want to stop myself from this feeling where I'm coming out of my shell, so to speak, trying to be more in front of the camera, all that. And yes, I know my uh, YouTube channel is called DUDEOLOSOPHY, and the reason for that is because my mother legitimately named me Dude at birth. That's my given name, and in no way am I afraid of anybody coming after me or coming. I'm not a paranoid person. If somebody wants to come out here to do harm to me, that's their own prerogative, and if they succeed, then that's how life goes. I just, all I know in my life is that I love every aspect of it. I love conversing with the campers and meeting everybody, having the experiences I have out here and in life. Um, and so I'm so happy with my life. I don't even worry about the day I die. I'm so happy. I'm so satisfied. It's hard to explain. I don't know really how to explain it. I know family and friends would be devastated if I passed away. But you know what? I'm so at peace right now. I'm okay with whatever happens. And I think a lot of that has to do with I have a pacemaker, I've had strokes, I deal with heart issues. I have this right here, which is my nitroglycerin for heart issues. Um, uh, I don't uh, I don't have a very good body on me, so um, I I don't uh, I don't what do you say? I don't strive on the negative. I, in a sense, I guess you could say I'm cursed with loving the good in things, so to speak. Um, I'm cursed with it because I don't know how to be anything else. And due to being human, um, mine falters, you know. We do things that are, say things that we're not supposed to, or curse, or stuff like that. I'm human, I do all that stuff. But at the same time, I strive and um, have more enjoyment from seeing somebody walk away from me with a smile on their face than anything in the world. So that's kind of how I am. And that's why I like my job here, because every person that walks away from me has a smile on their face. And that's an amazing feeling. And on that note, let's take a hit.